Symptomatic. Good luck to us both. Okay. That would have been good if that would have been the last one I read. Maybe I should read a little bit. Okay, so July 6th, 2096. What'd she say? Okay, here we go. One brave doctor taking on the mysteries of the Scourged. How heroic. Truth is, I'm alone. I'm more than a little terrified. I'm skeptical this whole crazy idea will even work. I think the fundamentals are sound enough. But once I started analyzing the Scorched DNA, who knows what I'll find or whether I'll even understand it. But I have to try. If I don't, all the people I care about are as good as dead. And if the Scorched start to spread, I don't even want to think about that. At least I can be grateful we found this lab. It has provided everything I need. Provided I can get all of the equipment working. Hey, I got this terminal reprogrammed, and that's a pretty good start. Speaking of which, I'd better start writing that analyst program. No time. Damn, there's that scratching noise again. I thought we cleared this place out. But I swear there's something moving around in the upper levels. Guess I'd better work fast. Yes. That's called respawn. Kill them all and they like respawn an hour later. Kill them again. Making, let's see. August 1st, 2096. Dr. Claire Hudson making good progress overall, at least with the preparation. Got the analysis program finished. And then after no small amount of yelling, cursing, and kicking things, I finally got the terminal and the symptomatic talking to each other. Well, that's a mischaracterization. It would be more correct to say that I got the terminal to scream orders at the symptomatic. I got the symptomatic to obey them. Now I get to pour over hundreds of first-hand accounts, personal observations, any other information we've gathered relating to how the Scorched Plague has been affecting the local wildlife. If I'm lucky, a tenth of it might be useful. Now we've come to it, the crux of my theory. If I can identify the creatures that seem least affected by the Scorched Plague, then maybe, just maybe, I can figure out why. Then with luck, synthetic antibodies might not be far behind. Scrapping items gives you material to craft or just reduction in inventory. Both. You will scrap items, so junk items you scrap for crafting materials, and in their raw junk, their original junk form, they weigh less than the raw product that you scrap them into. Same with weapons. You know, if you're not going to use it, you want to scrap it to get plans, reduce carry weight, and possibly get materials that you need for crafting. The more advanced the weapon, the more advanced items you can scrap. If it's a special weapon with a legendary tag or whatever, that's any like weapon that's one pip or 5 stars or whatnot, whatever you want to call it, stars, pips. Those provide materials. Those cannot be scrapped, and you can sell them to a merchant, though, I believe. So that's kind of cool. Give you all that extra money, and you can receive those. I received my first 2 from events. So, alrighty. So August 12th. Short intro. Why? Because I really only did one thing, and it wasn't research. No, my day was spent hiding from a pack of Scorched that invaded the hospital this morning. Most of them stayed up on the ground floor, but a few wandered down here. It's a good thing I heard them, because I barely had time to hole up in the closet when we started searching around in the lab. It occurs to me that we know almost nothing about the Scorched. What motivates them? Do they eat? Why are they hostile towards everything that isn't one of them? That's a good thing to figure out, probably. September 2nd. Thank God for automation. I'm one woman doing the work of a small research team. If not for the computers and the machinery here, this project wouldn't have a chance. Speaking of the project, the creatures that show the most resilience to the Scorched Plague are the mole rats, feral ghouls, and wolves. If I can get a blood sample from each one, it'll be a simple matter to load them into the centrifuge and run the analysis program. With the resulting data synthesis antibodies should be a pretty straightforward process. and the synthetic antibodies to the suspension fluid, and presto, instant scorch vaccine. Then it's just a matter of waiting on the phone call about my Nobel Prize for medicine. That's the good news. The bad news is the old symptomatic machine. Powder on and the damn thing blew a fuse right away. Jeff thinks there might be some Type T fuses at the old mining supply store. Hopefully he can send someone to check some. You hear Maria tell it, those boys in the fire breathers are itching to take the fight to the scorch, and they're counting on my inoculation to protect them. October 20th. Damn it all, so close and yet I'm stuck. Jeff's been out on foraging mission pretty much around the clock and I can't get in touch with him to request help with the blood samples or the replacements. Fire breathers are almost ready for the big operation and I got nothing to give them. If they take it on scorched without being inoculated first, I fear what might happen. I have to confront the possibility I might never get the chance to finish this one. But maybe someone else can. These journal entries should serve as a guide. I'm thinking I can also rig up the symptomatic to play a message to anyone that's able to administer inoculation once it's done. That way, if the worst happens, I can at least leave some kind of signpost to help others benefit from what we've learned to help them survive. If, maybe I don't. And we already know that, unfortunately, she did not. Oh, okay. And, clipboard. I always want clipboards. Okay, we already did the overview, we did the journal, and we don't have, so what do we need? Collect a Type T fuse, collect a blood sample from a mole rat, a feral ghoul, and a wolf. Yeah, there are no player characters in this that are human. There are, so far I know there's robots. So to me that's still a player character, they just do it a different way. Instead, to me, an NPC is a non-player character. So, just because they try to say that this game has no player characters in it, but if you got a robot that speaks to you, sells you food, gives you quests, to me, that's a player character. Just because they're not a human or a ghoul, you're just trying to have some sort of weird distinction. So, I don't know, you could brag. Oh yes, I know. Some cheese. What about that? All right, somebody's got a rapid fire weapon. Where is it, and can I get it? All right. We gotta get a T fuse first. Collect blood from a feral ghoul. Collect blood from a wolf. Collect blood sample from a mole rat. Charleston landfill, okay. So she said the mine store. That was the mine down there, or the railways. So, one of these buildings in front of us. Ooh, I got a new photo frame. If you're wondering what a photo frame is. So we got a lovely picturesque view right here. Lovely downtown. Oh, ooh, look at that. We'll get ourselves with the backdrop. So here's your map. And you hit photo mode. Navigate. And so here we got this beautiful photo. And roll the field of view, you can increase it. It's funny, they don't have a field of view slider for the game or you're playing, but they do. Photo mode. You got your photo mode here. So there we go. Got some field of view. You can roll it. In case you like making photos like that. I do not. Turn on depth of field, off or on. Strong you want your DOP to be. Distant. How well it draws. You can see, it's funny, you can see the line as it does it. So, the range. Okay. The range of distance. So that's really tied to the, oh. So everything looks a little more crisper. So that strengthens all the good stuff. Blurs out. Don't like. So you show player on. Expressions. Afraid. Oh, look at. There's people in power armor down there. Angry. Odd. Concerned. Confident. Poses. I changed standard? Okay. I only have standard poses. Thumbs up. Hands on hip. Needle. So, there we go. Hands on hip. So some folks over there. Let's be friendly. Say hi. We can go back to photo mode. Oops. I want to turn back around. And what's cool is your photos, any photo that you make is used as a loading screen. So. Range, show player, expression. Hands on hip. Got brightness you can adjust. Brighter. Darker. Filter. So you got lots of filters. You're into that. I am not. It's textures. So grainy, noise, color, noise, scan lines, halftone, film grain, vintage. You got frame categories, which is what we just unlocked. We got logos, location, faction, vault. Okay, so we just unlocked a faction one. Or not faction, but location. Different, oh, there's the Charleston one we got. So, kind of adjusted it a little bit. Space, make a snapshot. So that's part of our social stuff. And you can actually go back and review. And like I said, it's been also as a loading screen. That's going to be a loading screen for me. When I do one, I have like 3 different loading screens. I was playing a banjo on a bridge. And I found a nice white dress that I looked pretty in. Immortalize that in photo. Things like that. And I looked really good in that dress too. So, yes. Oh, purified water. Go. Still looking for a key fuse. Store. She said a T. I'm pretty sure. this out. Yeah. Yeah, you little. Oh, cool. So, repair my gun now. That's messed up now. Feels like it. God. Alright. That messed up the photo mode. Menu. Setting. Play. Whatever. Alright, let's repair a shotgun. Key to repair. Oh. Okay, out of adhesive, so I can't remember that. I'm actually being hit through the damn wall. So. I'm being attacked from the wall. Alright. So I need a T-type fuse. Type T. Automated train, Mama Dulce. I'll use extra shipments from Mama Dulce's processing plant. Thought priority was moved military cargo. Automated train. The automated train scares the daylights out of me. What happens if it close? Decides not to stop. Human she can at least yell at, raise an alarm. Machine, it follows programming. That's it. Situation goes off the script. It stays on script. So, it looks like it wants me to get the samples first. That being said, I guess we'll get the samples and see if T shows up. Just do that. Alright, but that being said, let's walk right over here. That was nice. I was being able to run without having any endurance or action point. Something here, Charlie. Mole rats. So if I just walk up to the mole rat, I shoot. Face. Okay. That's how you collect mole rats. Oh damn. Okay. Sample 1 collected. Alrighty, some running time. You have any frame drops today? No. Game still smooth for everybody who's watching? As soon as it's not, I'll drop down the resolution. I am running on an older system, so not like I'm running with a 2080 Ti overclocked certified hardware. Got $3,000 to drop on that right now. Maybe tomorrow. You know how life is. Tomorrow I'll have that come. What is today? Today's Saturday. Okay. Alrighty. Our next one is... Shouldn't be? Barrel cool. It says one. That direct? Something's wrong. Collect a blood sample. Oh. Could this be the T? Let's find out. Okay, so I might get rid of that marker. This marker. Okay. Let's see how far this marker leads me. If I go... Because it can't be too far. Well, I always have to. I can just fast travel to trading post that's right behind me. Oh, it looks good on an iPad? Awesome. That's good to know. Oh, aluminum vein. Just not grabbing raw ore. This little indicator, I'm not following that. I have travel. We'll continue with wolves and stuff. I'm gonna fast travel for 3 caps because I'm lazy. Alrighty. Yeah, see? Come over here and finish these 2. And put us within 100 meters of where we need to go. 100 meters or 100 feet. I'm not sure what... You know, in Fallout, in this universe, it's probably feet. Or yards. 100 yards where I need... Because that's way more than 100. What the heck? Oh damn, and a Superman. nail gassed her high. Okay. Alright. Here, I have something for you. Thank you. Here. Package delivery service! Oh, okay. I got a package for you too, sir.